every day because, well, Saturday and Sunday government shuts down and isn't working. But we're going to go live a lot. We're going to bring you in behind the scenes to see what this is all about, what it is we're doing, and how it is you can help. Now, I got to say this for all the auditors that are out there in the world. This is not easy. We're not sitting here making a ton of money, or really any money for that matter, or doing anything financially well. We're doing this for some crazy reason, probably because all of us have some sort of mental defect and still believing that we can actually effectuate change in the United States of America. Well, guess what? I'm going to go to my grave believing that somehow, some way, I can still effectuate change across this country and make this a better place to live and a better place to be. How are we going to do that? By holding government accountable. How do we do that? Well, by randomly showing up occasionally and just seeing how they treat people. Today and yesterday is more about a statewide tour. And let's call it the start to a nationwide tour. Just to see how America treats us when we go to government places across this great country. So today we're going to be stopping at city halls. We're going to be going to police departments. We might even stop at a library or two. Don't know. We'll see where the day takes us, but we're going to bring you live with us for as long as Chris won't hit the button that turns you off like you did yesterday.
My bad.
So if you're wondering why we just dropped out of the face of the earth yesterday, blame the guy that's on that side of the camera. I kid. I mean, it was his fault, but
It was.
There's a lot going on with all this. By the way, he's got you guys, and then he's running the FX3, so it's a lot. So anyway, let's go. And we are in Coweta, Oklahoma. Coweta, Coweta, Oklahoma. Some might call it Coweta, or Coweta. We're gonna go Coweta. I believe that's how it's pronounced. We're gonna go see what kind of recommendations they have for restaurants. I know some good restaurants in Coweta because this is not far from Tulsa. We're gonna see if they agree with my opinions. Let's check. Sir.
Thanks, sir.
City courts that way. Cashiers. What do you cashier for? Is it like the water department? Okay, so does Coweta have its own water treatment facility, or does it get water from somewhere else? Oh, y'all do. Where's that at? The water treatment facility. 153rd? Sure, thank you. Ron. Yes, ma'am. So they have their own water treatment facility. Yeah, with Gorilla Publishing. Uh-huh. I'm a press pass on the other
Water's
day.
nasty. Yellow. Wow.
Sorry, gotcha. Way.
Smell.
I wouldn't drink it.
Yeah.
What?
She said the water's nasty.
Oh, the water's nasty here?
Yellow and chewing.
Well, I'm asking about the water treatment facility and stuff. So did you know that they take, in a lot of places in Oklahoma, they take the solids, like the human waste, and they spread it on fields in Oklahoma and grow crops on it?
I've heard that.
Isn't that weird?
Isn't that nasty?
We're gonna find out if they do that.
They're getting somebody for you to talk to.
Oh, awesome, thank you.
Hi, ma'am. How can I help you?
How are you?
I'm very good at you.
Oh, I can't
I wonder if
complain.
we can get somebody at the information desk.
It's your Friday, but it's not my Friday. Well, we bought a house and we just, you gotta clean, clean, clean.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you wonder how people could live like that.
Huh.
Oh, somebody else left their mess for you?
Oh, the floors had to be taken out. Yeah, it was bad.
Are you paying tax, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
call it out. King Charles. King Charles is the first in the chat today. What's up, man?
He's
Seen
the
you
first one
yesterday.
in the chat?
Yeah.
The chat just now started going?
No, he was the first one
Oh.
checked in.
Any super chats we did?
Oh,
Not
okay.
yet.
Throw us a super chat if you want to help buy us lunch
Okay.
or buy diesel or help me dollars in lawyer fees I gotta pay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Super
Yeah.
chats, PayPal. We appreciate it all.
Venmo.
I didn't put the Venmo up there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Lisa set one up yet. I don't think
I
Lisa
got
set
one
up
on
yet.
my page. You have a GoFundMe too?
No,
No.
no. Probably should have done that.
Yes. I got one too.
Okay, I thought there was like, ain't I late?
I just don't know how to plug it.
It's not on there yet.
Oh, okay.
You said it's not on there yet.
Oh,
So
they'll tack it
we
on to
just
my
had
next
this lady
bill?
come in. We're asking about the
Oh.
water department. Just gotta
Okay.
give you guys a narrative a little bit. Everybody that just came in, so she told us the water here is
Wow, I got
very
lucky.
gross and yellowish colored. Anybody else have any problems? Put it in the chat in this area. Y'all can hit that like button, please hit
Well,
that like button.
look, here's what I want to know. Like, so we
Thank
can
you.
definitely pay a water bill. But what if we need service from the city?
You too, hon.
It's Friday, Ron.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah. Here you go, ma'am. That's us right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Scan that QR code on the back will
Ask,
take you.
ask anybody, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
About the water? Are there any other issues here that we need to be aware of?
Like what?
Like
Besides the
anything?
water
Any kind
bill?
of corruption?
Law
police
enforcement?
corruption, Law
Oh,
enforcement problems?
I don't think so.
No?
It's a fairly good town to live in,
13849.
except for the water's just.
Oh, there's a barbecue place here I love.
103rd East
The
Avenue.
main highway?
Yeah,
What's
Billy
it?
Sims?
No, it's not Billy Sims.
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
it
yes.
is so good.
You
What
know
is the
when
name of
they,
that place?
before they even open the doors, people are lined up waiting
Uh-huh.
to get in
It's got like a
there.
meat market and stuff.
Yes.
Oh God, I love that place.
Yeah, that
and
is a
there's
good
T
place.
Johnny's Seafood is here in town.
Yeah, I've
That's
never
really-
ate there.
Oh, you gotta go try T Johnny's.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. Have a
What's
good
the name of
day.
that barbecue place? That's what I want to know. Are you coming to answer questions for me?
I am. Are you recording?
Yeah.
I would like to postpone recording. Maybe we can have a formal meeting.
Why
to
can't
discuss.
we ask a few questions?
What questions are you guys?
Sure, it's nothing complicated. Who are you? Just so I
I'm
know.
the assistant city manager. My name
Awesome.
is McKay.
I'm Ron. Nice to meet you,
Okay.
Mikhail.
McKay.
McKay. Nice to meet you. Let me.
I would feel more comfortable if the city manager were here. and-
How about if I ask you a question that you have a hard time answering, you just say, "I'll get back to you on that one." Because really, this is not like a quiz that you're gonna like get any questions wrong.
Okay, your name
I'm
is.
with Ron with Gorilla Publishing. I have
Gorilla.
100 and something thousand followers on all my social media platforms.
Platform only on social media,
No, I have a website too.
but your presence is only on social media. You're not like brick and mortar. So
No.
Here in the Tulsa metro
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
You're not in Tulsa metro area.
I am in the Tulsa metro area.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been
A long
canceling
time.
this work?
Are are you the government employee or am I the government employee that's gonna answer questions?
I am the government.
Oh, okay,
employee.
great.
I just want an understanding of the approach that you're taking.
So what I'm doing is I'm stopping by a bunch of cities. I did it yesterday. Nobody had an issue answering questions yesterday. Went to Owasso, went to Pryor
The
Creek,
I'll
went
be,
to Coweta,
Okay.
not Coweta.
Well, you're
went
here
to,
at
went to,
Coweta.
excuse me, went to, where else did we go yesterday? We went to like 5 or 6 cities.
Claremore.
Claremore, yeah. You're the first one that's had an issue with the cameras.
the reason, I'll be transparent with you. So I arrived in the city in April and I know some of the problems that exist with their water. So that's why I
So
want.
on the water stuff, really the only thing I was gonna ask on the water issue, I'm working on a story, it's a statewide story. But for the cities that have water treatment facilities, what I'm asking is if those cities are taking the biosolids and if they are applying those to the land. Do you know if that's what they're doing with their biosolids? It's called humanure. Have you heard that before?
I want to say I know of the process, but to give you a definitive answer on that, I can't answer that.
So great, so you can get somebody back to me on that issue?
Do you have a card? That's why I wish,
yeah, I-
request, this should be a formal meeting, and that way we can be.
We can
more
set that up for
prepared.
a formal meeting. That's the only hard question I have. The other stuff I have is like, you have a city, you're a city manager system of government?
Yes,
Okay, so who's your city manager?
Julie Keston.
Oh, he was right. You gotta love it when AI gets something right.
Hmm.
And what was your name again?
McKay Hale,
Can you spell it for me?
McKay Hale.
Hale.
Yes,
And you said you've been here since April?
yes.
How long has Julie been city manager?
She's been here for a combined amount of years, to give the exact,
Ballpark.
um,
As city manager.
as city manager. Well, she's been in the assistant city manager for years, so,
When did she move up to city manager? About April when you came in?
no,
A year.
yeah.
About a year?
How much would you say, Marcy? How
I
many
think
years
she
total?
came, I think she started here around
20.
2016, 17.
That's what I think.
How many people live in Coweta?
Our census came in, and I think the most recent was 2020.
Right.
Don't hold me to that, but it was like
It's close to
10,500.
10,000? Wow.
But with
Wow.
like the activity of, urbanized development and a lot of the developers coming in and putting in subdivisions,
Right.
it's surpassed that.
Oh, yeah,
So
y'all are growing
with
every
the
day. That's
Census
2020
Bureau,
since it's been 5 years, so.
It's grown exponentially, and I think we've seen that on registration with the schools. We know about.
Okay, what, you
That's
have the
also-
water department too, probably,
It's
the
also
new
a
accounts?
metric, that we're tracking internally, so.
And
Uh,
it's kind of hard to tell with the population as far as water accounts, because we also have a rural district in the city limits.
Really? Okay. See, what's interesting is like we went to Owasso yesterday. Owasso gets their water from the city of Tulsa. So I kind of when I came over here today, I thought when I saw the cashiers, and I was like, they have a water department. I don't thought y'all would just.
We
got
have
it
a
from
rural
Tulsa.
water,
Yeah,
we have 2 rural water districts within
in
the
our
city.
area. That's
Interesting.
service.
And you had the city of Coweta's water service. Wow, seems like competitive. Any water issues, or y'all are pretty good on that?
Well, we do have issues that are, we're working on.
Like what
but
kind
into the
of
spec-
issues?
Before we get into the specifics, I'd rather request like a meeting with the city manager. She's got more visibility on the operational side.
Okay, sure. I mean, you can't just give me some kind of general idea of a.
Well, I know
What you're
like
talking about?
one of the challenges. we
This is
have-
not. There's no wrong. We're just having a pleasant conversation. I'm.
One thing about me, I don't like to misspeak, I'd
Sure.
rather be equipped to speak intelligently. on
But you
the
know
topics
some
I'm
problems
dealing
that you're
with.
having, and so.
So
if I
one
ask
of
you-
them, and I think it's common with a lot of the areas, is that a lot of cities don't have a good fitting. Okay, we know from point A to point B, this type of pipe that's servicing water or sewer is made up of this material and it's static, 18 inches from
Gotcha.
the whole shop. So I think, mapping, charting that out, putting it into a database and gamifying it to give us,
So you always know, so when you send a water crew out there, you know that they're dealing with this side of this pipe, this kind of situation.
So I think
I gotcha.
having, a comprehensive understanding within our team to know, okay, if there was an issue on this point A to point B 18-inch water line,
Uh-huh.
but we would know the last time it was serviced, the last person that worked on it,
Gotcha.
et cetera. So I think that's one of the major issues, and I think as the city grows, it's hard to measure out. It's hard to shore
Right.
up the resources in terms of manpower to
And money,
to not combat that, but to,
stay ahead of it.
yeah.
So do you guys, are you city council, or is it a commission, or how's it?
No, it's council.
Okay, how many members are on the council?
5,
Are they paid?
yes.
Do you know how much by chance? Ballpark is okay.
It's a monthly.
Again, it's a monthly.
Once a
monthly.
month payment,
Yeah.
How often do they meet?
Hey
What's
guys,
one?
thank you for checking
Do you know
in.
when?
first
First-
Monday of every month.
First month.
You're good, go
Do you
ahead,
know?
man.
You
No,
sure?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no worries.
They meet,
First Sunday of every.
what time, I'm sorry?
6 PM.
6, look at that. There's some cities that meet, like, they have their council meeting like 10 a.m.
Tuesday, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't like those cities. Like Lawton, Oklahoma, you go to Lawton, like, their council meetings are during the day. Who can go to a council meeting during the day? Most people can't afford to.
Especially
Time
the
off.
citizens, right?
Exactly, right. Do y'all broadcast your council meetings?
No.
Is there a reason why? Just haven't done it?
Again, I don't have an answer for that. I mean,
It's okay if you've never thought about it. I'm just curious if there's some reason why you don't broadcast it.
It's not like we're trying to hide.
I understand that.
So, we're probably just not mature enough as a city to be that way. I mean, okay, you measure that up to like city of Tulsa, of course they do it.
Right.
Think about the area they're covering, the service that they provide to the residents. It's just, we're not there, like on
Not
a
there yet, I
macro
got you.
level.
I got you. Not opposed to it, just not something that's been a huge issue for the citizens.
Yeah, because you think about the logistics behind it, you gotta have technical people to operate that, and we're not mature enough there.
I got you.
So,
On the council, on the hiring of the city manager, does the city manager make all the hiring and firing decisions? Or how does that work?
The council is over the city manager's over,
So if the city manager wants to fire somebody, they have to then get council approval?
no,
No.
council cannot get involved in any employment issues.
So the city manager makes all decisions?
Operationally, on the day-to-day
On the
basis,
day-to-day.
within the org.
Okay. And for your police department, is your police chief, this might sound like a weird question, are they elected?
He is not.
Hired?
She,
Okay. You know, there's some cities in Oklahoma, this is the craziest thing. They have a city manager form of government. They elect their police chief, who then has no ability to hire or terminate or fire or suspend any of their police officers. Pryor Creek does that. Yesterday, Sallisaw did it that way. It's the craziest thing. They elect their police chief and then give them no power to do anything. It's the most insane system of government I've ever seen.
in
How
charge
many
without
police do you
charge.
have?
Again, I don't wanna give you that metric. I don't, for sure, I feel like the police, that should be coming from the police chief.
You
I
can't
wanna
just tell
say-
me how many officers you have ballpark? Can I tell you that you being hesitant to answer very simple questions is making you not look good. I just, if you're worried about how you're gonna come across and look, you're not looking good. I'm telling you, because like, it makes no sense not to answer that question. I'm just curious as to how many officers. I could go to, if there's somebody servicing your window here,
Yeah.
which there's not, which is also a bad look when somebody comes into your city and there's nobody to address your
I
city
don't think
needs.
We
you're-
have a cashier
I
here.
But that's water department.
I don't think you're understanding the gravity of the situation, because
What am I not understanding in the
if
gravity?
if I tell
the
you,
gravity of
if
the
I
situation.
tell you 20 employees and it's way off, then it looks like, okay, well, here you have a person in the key position that doesn't know. Well, that's not.
Okay, ballpark. I'm not trying to make you look bad. I'm trying to just get an
20,
answer.
I would say
About
probably
20 officers? Who's the chief?
Michael Bell.
Michael, say that again?
Michael
Yeah,
Bell.
John,
Bill?
agreed.
Is there an assistant chief?
It's
Ron
Deputy
Peterson.
Chief Ronald Peterson.
Ronald? I like that name. Ronald. How long's the chief and assistant chief been here?
Mike Bell, I wanna say it was probably 2013, 2014. Peterson has been here for a long time. I could not tell you how long he's
Awesome,
been
well,
here.
that's good. Longevity in the police department is not something you see a lot. Do they have body cams, do you know?
They do.
Okay. What about, cams for the vehicles?
They do, I think, yes.
Okay, so
Clock,
In
body
fact,
cams
yes,
we
they
do
do.
have in most of the vehicles?
No, I think in all the patrol, they do have them.
Ma'am, I didn't catch your name and who you are.
Marcy Kilburn, the city clerk.
Nice to meet you.
Treasurer.
So you're the person I book records and things. But that's what I was gonna say, if you won't tell me how many police you work, then my next thing's gonna be
Right.
the city
We're
clerk,
going
like,
to
give me a
her.
list of all your police
Right,
officers.
open record.
Right, so I'm gonna get the information one
So
way or
the
the
difference
other.
between that is we got the time to go back and gather all the exact and precise information.
Sure, but again, when somebody just, when a person's just coming in to inquire about your city and stuff, just, do the best you can to be helpful. It's not a,
just iterate that it's not,
I don't,
not
like,
accurate,
If
maybe.
you understood the whole picture of Coweta and you know, like some of the issues that, I feel like the best approach is to be not careful, but
Accurate.
if I knew Coweta and the problem, can you give me an example of what, because that's what we're trying to understand. Like, I'm trying to understand what the bigger issues are, you know, across the state of Oklahoma, especially with cities. And I get a lot of complaints, like people reach out to me most of the time when they're upset with the city. So today I'm not here going, your police did this, and I'm here investigating that, or hey, there's an allegation. I mean, in the last year, I've gotten 4 city managers fired from their jobs for being jerks to me.
Mhm.
I'm not here to like I'm not here going, why did you do this? Why did you do that? I'm literally here just to say, what's going on in the city of Coweta? I live in Tulsa. You're right here. You're my first stop today. I'm gonna hit 10 other cities, I guess. So what kind of issues are going
Well,
on in
with the
Coweta?
water issues, you know.
The water is I'm only working on a story on human manure. It has nothing to do with your water department. Look, if I was gonna ask about water department stuff, I'd say, you know, Pahasca just sent out a lead notice telling them that they're poisoning people. Literally, they
Ponca
just
City.
sent out a notice. Ponca City
Yes.
just did the same thing. I'm not here for that. People have been complaining to me about human manure.
Mhm.
These farmers have. So when I'm going to cities, I figured I'd start asking about which cities are participating in a bio human manure
I'm
program.
pretty
If you can get back to me on that,
I'm
that's
pretty
okay.
sure for that question, the city wouldn't just opt to dump something like that.
No, apparently it's allowed by the EPA. Apparently you have to put it on a field for so long, it sits out for a period of time, and then they go,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
well, you get your water guy back with me, we'll get that answered. I always like to ask this, just because I'm curious, and I have my favorites, but are there any restaurants in town that are like the best places to eat? And don't tell me like one woman did yesterday, Domino's, 'cause that's the
Roy's
wrong
Chicken
answer.
is pretty,
Roy's Chicken?
pretty famous, it's been around forever.
What do I get there?
It's right off Highway 51 on 141st.
I never, what do I get? Like, was there something?
Chicken.
Like fried chicken?
It's like the chicken, like, and biscuits with.
Okay.
Oh, I'm speaking my
Yeah,
language.
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
It's been around forever.
Anything else? Any other place you want to shout out?
I'm not shouting anybody out,
No, you
really, I
are.
mean,
It's
it's
good.
just been here
You're
forever.
You're encouraging business in your city.
Yeah, in your
There's nothing to be
city,
afraid of.
commerce.
There's a
Okay.
barbecue place on the main strip
Right.
that has like a butcher counter too.
I think for me, probably Senior Salsa.
Senior
Senior
salsa.
Salsa, everything there is pretty good. And
Is,
then,
is it good Mexican food for Coweta or is it like good Mexican?
it's good for me, I like their spicy
So
salsa.
Senior salsa, Roy's chicken. But you know what I'm like talking about, the barbecue place?
T. John's?
No, that's the Cajun
That's the
place.
Cajun.
I love that place.
Yeah.
T. Johnny's is awesome. Have you been there?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you
Oh, you gotta go to T. Johnny's. T. Johnny's is good. Are you on Piso's food review?
I've heard that. on
Okay, you've gotta go to Facebook and go to Piso
Mhm.
food review. And I'll tell you that that barbecue place, whatever the heck the name of it is so good.
Is it actually in Broken Arrow? It's like.
No, it's Coweta though. You get off the highway, you come down a little bit, it's on the left-hand side of the road. It's got
Meats and more.
no,
what's
but
it,
it's got the barbecue on one side and the other side's like a meat counter
Yeah,
and stuff. It's
Um,
in Coweta.
Luke's,
Maybe that's
I think
it.
it's
Maybe
Luke's.
that's so. That is some of the best barbecue.
Luke's and
in,
Meats and More right there
that
together.
is some of the best barbecue in Oklahoma. Y'all have some of the best barbecue,
Huh.
like 3 minutes from your offices right here. I'm telling you, the brisket is to die. The ribs too
And then
are to die for.
probably 1843. Their Reuben
1843?
is pretty good. I'll get the Reuben sometime.
Awesome. So on the operation, do you have an idea of how much your monthly budget is on payroll for employees for the city?
I'd have to get back.
That's
with
okay.
you on that.
That's a tough one. Okay, can I get, there's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna ask for records, but if I can get a card from you, I can just email it to you. And then that way,
This has my email address on it, but the best place to request records is cityclerk@cityofkuwait-ok.gov.
city clerk. At, what was it?
City of Kuwaita-ok.gov.
CPA.
And Marcy.
Hmm.
Let me write my information down for you so you can get to the water guy. We didn't bring any of the other, that didn't have my,
Yeah.
does that have my cell and stuff on it? That
No,
didn't have my cell and
these
stuff on
ones
it.
don't, no.
We'll take it anyways.
Okay. Like and subscribe.
Guerrilla Army.
Yeah. That's the email. Grill
Yeah, it's
Army.
Grill Publishing, but the email is Grill Army.
So are you guys veterans? Veterans or?
No.
We work with a lot of veterans though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm just your neighborhood pain in the neck if something goes wrong, but I'm really nice if people are nice. I like the nice thing. You'll see on there what happens when people are not nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I like it.
I have an idea.
I like it. It's not good. It's not as nice as I can be the absolute opposite. But yeah, if you'll just have them get back to me, because again, it's not gonna, what y'all are doing, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. I'm just trying to get an idea of how systemic this is as to an issue, because we're gonna try to decide whether or not, there's gonna be some legislators that push some things to do some amendments and things to what can and can't be done with where it's applied.
Yeah, I know for a fact coming in and barely being in a year in this slot, the administration has inherited a problem that's been ongoing for, I would say,
We're talking about the water.
a decade. Well, not just the water, but I mean, I think the things that were done in the past are just not just.
Is there like, what would you say is like what's the biggest issues of Coweta?
Just not, I think for me to say, just not doing what they're obligated for. I mean, say like routine
Gotcha.
maintenance and just overall good stewardship on, you know, whatever the person's job or the department's function is. If their function is to go and inspect water meters
They should be
or
doing
water
that.
lines, they should routinely be doing that. And, you know, those kind of marching orders should be coming from the top, where they're formulating a strategy to stay ahead, be
Right.
proactive instead of reactive.
Instead of
And I
playing
think-
catch up, being ahead of
I
the game.
think from what I've seen, that's kind of what's been going on.
What are you doing to help effectuate that change?
So I think right now, having the right type in critical positions that can formulate that and steer the departments into that mindset.
Are there resources that like the city of Coweta needs that it's not getting, that if
From
you had
me-
would be helpful, other than money? Money always solves more
Yeah, I
problems.
think, you know, from what I've seen and given my background, I think money is the biggest one. You know, there's a common misconception about, I think, I wouldn't say general public, but there's just a misconception about there's funding always available. Well, that's not partly true, you know, because I feel like this org is right, I don't know, it's being pulled apart, whether it can apply for certain things, specific things with executive agencies that can really move and make a difference.
Like grant, you're talking about grant funding and
Yeah,
stuff?
like
Okay.
having ample resources to get ahead and make, you know, large improvements to enhance the community. I think,
So is there something, so as a assistant city manager, is there something like, because, you know, the two biggest things, taking care of your people and bringing more jobs into the city are the big issues. When it comes to dealing with those big issues of getting grants and stuff, is there any kind of resources that you have access to on a state level that you can go and call the state up?
We're doing that, and, you know, we just recently hired a team member to our org that is a grant writer, and we're making efforts to exhaust every avenue of what could be available. But you get into the specifics of their black and whites, and then when I say that, I mean the agency. So like, we were looking at some opportunities that were going to the USDA. Well, one of the things that the USDA does is it charts out regions, and then it encompasses whether it is considered urban or rural. USDA on their plotting map, they combine Glenpool, Coweta, within Tulsa metro
Uh-huh.
area,
Uh-huh.
and label
So
that
puts you in a bad
that
spot.
as an urban developed, you know, region, and there it eliminates, you know, half of our leg to apply for rural stuff.
Whereas if you were 10 more miles outside the city or
Or
something,
if
you
they
might be.
really like drilled in and identified, okay, Coweta is not any way, you know, seriously metropolitan in
Yeah.
terms of Tulsa. It just, there's things like that that I think contribute to the common misconception of, well, we can get people in there and we can solve the problem overnight by getting all this grant funding. Well, when you get into the weeds of it, you encounter these kind of hurdles, and just, it makes the solution a little bit more trickier.
Right. Is what could, again, other than money, is there something that could be provided on a state level, do you think, to help alleviate some of these issues? Because again, at the end of the day, one of the things we see, or I see, is that I see duplication of services. Like you have a grant writer that's gonna write grants for the city, but you know, at the end of the day, if there was some experts that knew how to like maximize that on the state level that were providing assistance to cities like yourself, then you essentially get to, you know, spread your resources around.
Well, I think, yeah, that would help. I mean, I think from top to bottom and side to side, it needs to involve everybody. Say like, I was looking at avenues for grant funding for parks. So in the state of Texas, they actually have a department, the Department of Wildlife and Parks. Well,
Okay.
the state of Oklahoma has an equivalent department at the state executive level, but it only sees to wildlife. And it's just like, well.
And to tell you can't film and take video in state parks, they passed a rule that said commercial people can't video without paying for a permit in the state park. I got them to take it away after I went and annoyed them for a little bit.
Yeah, and so, you know, to like grab playground equipment for the community. To,
Right.
you know, build up parks, it's limited. It's seriously limited, and it just,
Are you guys having an issue, just off subject, but in the cities that we went to yesterday, it seemed like there was a big issue in the police department with so many calls going to retail theft. Is that an issue in Coweta? There was a lot of their resources. So Walmart, like basically it was like Walmart takes up a substantial amount of our time. Like that's the answer we got in a bunch of cities is that Walmart and like retail theft is just eating the volume. I don't know if you've seen, but there's talk about re-lowering the limits from $1,000 to being a
I
felony to
think I've heard
$500.
about that, but.
I'm just curious if like,
Fine.
what's the biggest drain on the Coweta Police's resources, if you know?
I don't think, you know, nothing like that exists.
Well, that's
in
good.
terms of just.
Do you have
petty
Walmart
theft.
there?
Yes, we do, and I don't.
Not a bad
they're
theft problem
getting,
there?
like, their resources are getting exhausted or committed to stuff like that. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think
good.
that exists.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you answering my questions. If you'll have the guy from the water department get back to me, and then Marcy, I'll shoot you an email with the documents I need, and we'll be good from there. Awesome. Thank you so much. I see you didn't have to worry about anything. There was no questions that I asked you that.
We weren't
caused
sitting
you
here,
any
we were just here,
problems,
just
right?
covering story,
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
disseminating news.
again, I'm just trying to get to I'm gonna get to every city in Oklahoma somehow. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get to every city.
Yeah,
'Cause-
on some of these topics, I feel like Coweta's been unfairly biased. Like again, I said.
Well, this is my area,
You know,
so this Tulsa is my area. I love this area. So if I can do anything for you, if I can help, I mean, I've got connections galore in the legislature. I want to be of service. So if there's something, and so look me up, you'll realize that I'm a big pain in the ass, but I also can get a lot of stuff done. So if I can ever be of any service, just holler at me.
Okay, thanks
All
for
right.
doing
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
it.
Have a good weekend, guys.
You too.
Yep, yep.
All right, Chris, on to the next one.
Thank you. Boy, he was really standoffish at first,
Hey,
wasn't
he
he?
didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. I shamed him into talking to us.
Yeah.
I shamed him into talking to us. I mean, what else was I gonna do? You know, I'm like, I could have. See, that's the thing. Oh, look, my daughter rode on my dirty truck. My daughter
Sweet.
rode- Look how bad that truck is.
Yeah, we need to go wash the truck, Ron. That's illegal. It's an unreadable tag right there. I'd pull you over for that.
It's Oklahoma, that's what I'll say is it's Oklahoma dirt. You can't make Oklahoma dirt illegal. You can't make Oklahoma dirt illegal. All right. That's not going to stay there again. Stay there until I get this figured out. Keep your dirt down there. I had to wash my car 4 times already. Look, I'm not sure I've washed this truck since I purchased it, if I'm being completely honest. That truck's supposed to be dirty. I think trucks are supposed to be dirty. All right, Chris, we need to
Get a rig and put a camera.
Gosh darn. Oh, I need my black notebook. Can you reach it? Gracias, senor. What is the name of that barbecue place? Not that we have time to eat there right now. Can you try to get that rigged up in there tighter or something? See if you can. That's what she said. All right, where are we going? Oh, okay. This next one could be good. I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't want to.
Yeah, I think I got a list for Mondays. Got some suggestions in there from the comments. One old lady said she's the best cook in Oklahoma.
Well, where's my invitation?
That would have been Pink Kitty from Chandler,
Chandler?
yeah. She mentioned that there's some controversy going on with the city manager there right now.
Oh yeah. Well, send us the information. Send us the info. I'm happy to investigate controversies and stuff. Today I'm investigating cities, and just to see how they are. Should we take you by the library? Let you run through the library? What do you think?
Sure.
You wanna hop out and do that? All right. Let me. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So let's go Coweta Library. Come on. It's a 1 minute car ride. I think it's back that way. All right. All right. If you'll take the live when you go, then that way if something happens, I can be watching you from the truck. So you'll grab that phone?
Okay.
I wish we had the case for it,
Yeah.
but oh well.
Or the gimbal.
Or the gimbal. That's all right. We just want to give people motion sickness today. That's it. Oh, did I tell? No, I didn't tell you. In Tahlequah, where we'll be at some point today.
Really?
Yeah.
Go hard, Brian.
Well, where we'll be at some point today, there's a Cajun place we can have lunch at.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it. I don't like seafood bar Cajun. That makes sense.
Do you remember that seafood place where we were on the trip and the dude brought it out with his thumb in my food?
Oh yeah. Ron came unglued.
Oh my god! I didn't come unglued. They
Not
were
all the
rude
way.
as hell.
They were.
Golly, they were awful people.
They
They
screwed
were
up
awful
screwed up our
people.
stuff and then they kicked us out.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Well, no, it's because she kicked us out because she's like, well, at least the service was good. And I was like, no, the service has been the worst part.
Yeah.
She's like, well, then you can get out then. And I'm like, we're trying to. Like, charge me.
And Ron, you weren't being a butt.
I was not being. No,
you
I
were
was not
being honest.
The service was terrible.
Yeah, our drinks went dry many times
It was awful.
for a long time.
It was completely terrible. All right, take the live. I'm gonna pull it up on the thing. Give us a tour of the Coweta Public Library.
Where was that library we went to in New York?
Oh,
You don't remember? I can't remember either.
Dan did a live on it. Or did it?
Yeah. So we're doing the library just because we got a really awesome reaction one time so far. Open sesame. It works. Why is every library cluttered when you first walk in Oklahoma? Hello. I was just in here just to take some photos, just look around. Never been here. Yep, thank you. Very helpful. Service with a smile. I will say she's one of the I've ever seen. Yep. Unless we get a manager coming seeing us. I think this one's a bust already. These things creep people out. They creep me out. Weird. Oh, she's going to the back. She might be going telling Mom. Their children's section is bigger than their adult section. I was just looking around. Thank you. Yeah. Seems like you guys got a larger kids section than the adult section almost. That's a good thing.
It's pretty even, but we actually, our kids are more active than our adults are, so.
Yeah, imagine that, huh?
The library, yes.
Yeah. You have a good weekend. Thank you.
You too.
Yep. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next book. Okay, let's see what's here. Artifacts or something. I'm the camera guy, so I like cameras. That's a pretty cool camera, everybody think, yeah? Koida. Oh, that's not acceptable, though. We're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna go let them know. Not acceptable. They almost got away scot-free. Cool.
Okay. Okay, great, thanks.
I just have one thing for you. I noticed when on my way out, you guys' flag is all matted and tore up and tangled. So if you guys maybe get that taken care of. All right, thank you. Can't have that. Right? Despicable. I guess that's why they have a flag guy in the military. His job just take care of the flag. They're very nice. Very nice. You see that thing?
The flag,
Yeah, it's
I
horrible.
see it. I saw you tell him about it. I saw you tell him about it. All right, now we're going.
She's
to the
very
next.
nice.
Yeah, they were.
I've never seen a young librarian like that. Normally they're all older. My grandma was librarian for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now we're heading to another place. We're 20 minutes away from the next place. Apparently, a notification did not go out to tell people that we're live.
Oh, really?
That's why we only have 100 people. Apparently, no notification went out. So y'all share and comment and stuff. Make sure people know that that here we are. Oh, let's plug in that phone to get battery to it. All right. back in the saddle again. Yeah, that guy was really defensive.
Yeah.
Like, so defensive. Like,
And I think that the questions you're asking him, as his position, being there almost a year now, he should know them. He should know those answers. You know.
what did he not know?
I mean,
He was just being hesitant,
Yeah.
for, like unnecessarily hesitant.
Can we
Right?
agree that there's obviously a systemic problem in this area of water for sure? He definitely
Yeah,
displayed
there's
that.
definitely there's definitely they got some controversy related to their water issues.
On first walking in, the ladies that made the mention of the water being yellow and nasty.
Yes,
She
yes.
wouldn't drink it. Asked anybody.
So Coweta has a water problem. We did establish that.
Yeah.
His hesitancy did tell us that
Confirm
there's something going on
Yeah.
there. So yeah, definitely worth looking in, and we're close to Coweta, so or Coweta.
Sounds like another Aaron Brockovich situation.
Do you know how much of that there is in Oklahoma with
It's
the
all-
water? I mean,
yeah,
it's every
That's the story I'm
it's
working.
every
It's all
every
over.
city.
Yeah. And
Every
it's even
city.
worse in the cities that have refineries.
By the way, I don't. Anybody want to buy us lunch? Throw us a super chat.
Appreciate it. Yeah, there's definitely a complete water problem in Oklahoma.
Oh, there is a huge yes. Well, and the decaying infrastructure. See, here's the thing. Like, we built all these like treatment plants and all these things like the 60s and 70s.
Yep.
And hell, some of them in the 50s. Now we don't do any big infrastructure projects like that anymore.
And like that guy
Like,
just said, they weren't keeping up maintenance, just routine, being
Right.
proactive
Right.
instead of reactive. So like,
I'm
they're
just talking about
going
like
to
we
shit,
don't do
all these-
major projects anymore. Like, why are we not like Eisenhower did the interstates? That was in the 50s.
Yeah.
Like, it's been 70 years since we did federal interstates. Why have we not done a federal, high-speed rail? Why have
Yeah.
we not done freaking?
something new.
Yes, Lord, something as big as government can do.
The only one
The
with a
collective good,
pocketbook.
the collective good for the greatest number of people, right? Utilitarianism at its finest.
Right.
That's what we need. That's like what I was asking him. I'm like, at the end of the day, if you set up the state the way it should be set up, then the state's goal should be its whole function should be to provide as many resources as it can to the counties and the cities. It should have as few people as humanly possible, and their sole job should be to provide services to the people of the state of Oklahoma and the cities and counties in which they reside. If you focus government on doing that, then
It's
these
effective.
cities are going to get the resources that they need, and it's going to trickle down to the local communities. Right now, we pay our money to the state, and it gets squandered by those people. You give $50 million to the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics. Like, no joke, they got a $20 million increase in their budget because no reason really. That $20
They
million
don't need a reason.
that $20 million could be used by somebody. If you spread that out, you can do a lot of good projects with $20 million a year.
Or you can keep it as your slush fund, whatever.
Well, personally, I think we should build up massive accounts and treat it as an endowment and work off the interest.
Yeah.
If I was a state, that's how I would set it up.
Like just how businesses that are non-profiting,
No, I'm talking about like a business that's got sitting on a whole boatload of cash. You borrow money, but only because your cash is more valuable. And you run it where you sit there, like let's say like a university that has $1 billion endowment. And in other words, they have $1 billion in accounts that draws in interest every year. They have that money is guaranteed to
I
come
thought
to
you were
them.
talking like a
No, I'm thinking like you're the city, you're the state. You put some of that money every year in this endowment fund, and you use that in the interest off of it to fund your future stuff. At some point, you essentially save so much money that you're funding all your enterprises off of the income that you're making off of the interest payments and the money that you've already taxed people on, so you don't have to continue to tax people.
right.
Call
A
me
self-sustaining,
self-sustaining,
non-profiting organization.
Yeah,
That's what it's
self-sustaining,
supposed to be.
non-profiting government organization. Right, but we'll never get there because if you give them $10 more million, they're like, how can we spend it?
We need more police. We need more of this.
We
but
do,
but the crime
but
ain't
if-
really up.
But if you it's like peeing on a forest fire. You can throw it. It's pretty useless, right? Whereas if you take the time to solve it strategically and on a grand scale,
Yeah.
you can fully solve the damn problem.
Because if you're trapped in a forest fire, you're probably gonna want, you know, pee on your clothes and try to get out.
But I'm just talking about in a broader sense
Right.
on how you would solve
And that's why
bigger problem.
I said that. I just, you know, putting more thought into your situation. Why I said that.
If you do a super chat, you can also help us buy Def.
Yeah.
Def. Talking about the freaking bane of my existence. Damn environmentalists.
They don't like us rolling coal out here in Oklahoma. Anywhere
Somebody
in the
said
United
somebody
States.
said us in Oklahoma roll our joints all wrong. I don't agree with that. Our joints are rolled the same way anybody else's joints are.
Smoke on my joints, not Oklahoma, going out from Kansas.
God, that is not something that you want to say is like gonna make you look good.
Right, right.
Oh, dear Lord. Go back to Kansas, Toto.
I think that's kind of just uniform all over the country. 'Cause I met a guy from New Jersey the other day. I like New Jersey, but some of them are
God, no,
assholes.
New Jersey. Leroy Truth is from New Jersey, and
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless that guy is a douchebag.
I might break out Leroy today.
Or the melancholy military man. It's not the mission.
Oh, right,
It's
yeah.
not the mission. That's what I call the angry vet, melancholy military man.
Melancholy.
You know, we want to go with a little alliteration.
Yeah, some of these guys out here, like, they're definitely out here for the clicks. They ain't out here for the change, that's for sure.
Look, you got to get the clicks to get the change. So I'm out here for both.
Somewhat, I mean, but they're just after the clicks. Clickbait stuff, you know. How they put their thumbnails on.
I mean, you got to do the YouTube thing. I ain't gonna fault somebody for that. I ain't gonna fault somebody for trying to get people to click on their video.
When I first started, I tried to get big channels, like, account. Everything was put up, having them come out and tell them. They weren't even interested.
It's a lot of work to go help somebody.
It is.
It's expensive.
It is.
People are, you know, it's like talking to the people here.
But it's not expensive.
If you want us to
send
come
an
to a
email
city,
back.
if you want us to come to a city and do an investigation, I'll tell you the easiest thing to do. Hey, Ron, love for you to come to Timbuktu, Michigan. Have X dollars that I can help contribute to cover your gas, hotels, food. Like, like that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
That's what I want.
if you want to ask an auditor for help, like that's, I hate to say it, but what you can contribute is money.
Yeah.
Because if we're gonna go out there and help somebody, it takes diesel,
Or like
hotels, food.
I told Pink Kitty, she said she's the best cook. She asked us to come out there.
She's in Chandler, she said.
Oh, Chandler, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as she
Behind the
she
orange
feeds
juice.
us.
Behind the where's Chandler?
Google it.
You got two phones in your lap.
Yeah.
And I got my phone.
And a laptop at my feet.
Right, I got my phone's giving me directions where I'm going and one running the live.
Ron, you're not doing enough.
I
Okay?
need you to
You're not
co-pilot.
doing enough.
Co-pilot, man. Co-pilot. Yeah, I guess I could. Hey, Meta, where's Chandler, Oklahoma?
Yeah, there we go. It's on Route 66. We're gonna be on it.
Oh, I've been there before.
Yeah. Oh, that's not very far, man.
Which direction? Out west.
It's
out west.
Yeah, towards Oklahoma City.
Okay, so next week we can go west.
Yeah.
But hey, next Thursday I'm supposed to be in Mississippi. They didn't
Yeah.
serve me proper notice. And they told me like, a couple days ago, they're like, yeah, you're supposed to be here. If you remember, they told me when we were there that they'd contact me about arranging a new day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they just set one, and I'm like, I can't be there. Like, it's on a Thursday, middle of the damn week, so I don't know how the hell I'm gonna deal with that. That's one of the 5 criminal cases that I have against me.
Yeah, we both got 5.
Ugh.
That makes 10, but they want 10 racks, right? Your lawyer.
Well, the lawyer tossed the 10 racks for $10,000. They're gonna bring him a check for 3 trials. That's 3 of the criminal cases.
Dang, he gave you a hell of a deal.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing a jury trial on each one. So yeah, I'm not getting taken advantage of. Jay's a good dude, but you gotta get paid something, and you gotta eat.
Yeah.
And
Hey, it takes a lot to learn all this knowledge.
Are you in the comments so you can read the comments live? sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I asked you to look at Chandler is forgive me, sir.
We got a Tony Sweet. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
Thanks, Tony. Tony with the $5. $5 make you holla. YouTube Buku. YouTube Buku. Anybody know what that's from? YouTube Buku.
Okay, we got a question here. Stephanie, she says, how long can a citizen be held in county jail before offered an application for a public defender? I think,
well, so
There's
you should be asking for, if you get arrested and you don't have any money, you should be asking for what's called a pauper's affidavit immediately and go ahead and fill that out. Now, the court's not going to appoint you one until the first time you get seen in arraignment. But, yeah. And I mean, as far as how long they're going to hold you, if you get arrested on a Friday, they're going to hold you till Monday. It depends on what day you get arrested. I hate to say that, but it just there's a reason why Chris said I thought we didn't audit on Fridays yesterday. He's trying to jinx us today, because there's a reason why auditing on Fridays is dangerous, because if you get arrested, there's no judge until Monday.
And jail's dangerous.
And jail's dangerous.
People are dangerous in there.
I can't handle jail.
It's tough.
No.
Is over a month reasonable?
No, over a month is not reasonable.
If you haven't had an arraignment,
Yeah, like that's like
or a bond hearing.
Somebody should have filed a month. Somebody should have filed a writ of habeas corpus to bring you in front of a judge to go, why are we holding this person without charges? So no, that's not normal at all. So I have to know where it happened and the circumstances, but that seems very, very odd. Unless you were previously convicted.
Yeah, or
And they had revoked your sentence or something, in which case
revoke your bond or something like that.
No, if you revoke your bond, it's not that heavy.
Oh, you still
the
get,
case
yeah, you
forward.
still get a bond hearing, yeah. Rebond out.
Right. So there should have been an arraignment or a preliminary hearing. Or
I hope that answers your question there, Stephanie.
Something.
Martin.
There'd have been something.
Let's see what else we got here. Hey, if you hadn't hit that like button, please do. We're at 96 in the chat.
Hit the like button, please. It's another good blue sky day, Chris.
Yeah, Chris forgot his glasses again today.
Do what?
Forgot my glasses again today.
Oh, hey, I forgot my glasses, but then I had the Meta backup glasses. It's a prescription. I can see.
We got Mark Nugent says shout out from Michigan. What's up, everyone?
Hello, Michigan. I want to go to Michigan. Somebody asked me to go to Michigan about something.
Yeah.
I think it was Josh Abrams asked me to go to Michigan. I told him if somebody,
you did, yeah.
again, I'd go a lot of places. Somebody's got to pay for it. That's the thing. I can't fund it. Hotel, diesel, and food. That's what you got to be thinking. Hotel, diesel, and food.
And we'll be there.
Yeah, I like going places.
Yeah. We love helping people and we love going places.
Yeah, I love it. But you got to have diesel, food, maintenance for the truck.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Now, this place, I think it was on a Facebook Live, not on a YouTube Live, but this city that we're going to is the home of the Jolly Green Giant.
Is that so?
Yes, he's the guy who worked behind the desk at City Hall, and he recognized me, and he decided that he wanted to be a jerk to me, and it didn't go well for him.
No,
And I asked him, I said, so what, you just woke up and said if Ron Durbin ever comes in here and said it'd be helpful, I'm going to be a jerk to him? I'm like, how's that working out for you? He wasn't very happy about it.
That's why I say when people are being sour to me, I'm like, did you just wake up and decide you're going to be crappy to everybody today? What's your problem? It's not a good idea to do with Ron, though. I promise that. I've seen it. We only put so much stuff on YouTube, okay? So
I am very nice until it's time to
not be nice. That's the third boat I've seen in 2 days. We're just sitting out on its hole like that, not on true. Is that a Oklahoma thing?
No, I don't store boats. Don't know anybody who would store a boat on
Ground.
on the ground. It seems kind of.
Took the corner too fast, just lost it, just kept going on.
Oh, these folks need to stop calling me. Stop calling me.
Yeah, it's a good thing we got a separate device to be able to run live. 'Cause when you're doing live and get phone calls or text messages, it messes it up.
Yeah, that's why I have that phone.
Smart
That's a
guy.
whole other thing. I gotta pay a phone bill for that thing
Yeah,
too. That's
yeah.
$100 a month.
No, 2 phones also running the same.
It's,
Very small.
doing this is not easy. And people were asking, like, there's been certain people in the comments going, like, why haven't you posted for a month? I told y'all yesterday, depressed about this whole situation. Like, I'm used to making $500 an hour as a lawyer, and they took that away from me. And I don't care about the lawyer situation, but the ease of which I could make money is no longer a situation. And there's a finite amount of it, of which I'm running out of. And doing this,
And it's not like you've just been doing that for like a year or 2 or 3 years or 4 years. You've been doing that for 15 years.
Right.
So it's like your livelihood.
right? It's all
everything
it's
you're
all I've
about.
known. And
Right.
so this has been a big,
So to do a career change in your
right, and
middle age.
building up a new thing that you're like, well, what am I going to do? Am I just going to go out and get a job? Which, no. Well, that's what I finally, it took me a while to get my head out of my rear end and decide that I'm going to keep fighting this.
Yeah.
And it was people who I gotta say, to the people who messaged me and asked where I've been and encouraged me to get back and encouraged me to, and said that they take inspiration from what we do. That means a lot. It does. I
Ron,
don't
Ron hasn't got the
appreciate that.
time to read the comments from yesterday, but I have, and I want to give a shout out to everybody. Thank you for that support. It will mean a lot to Ron once he gets a chance.
Yeah, I didn't
to
read them last night.
again.
I was tired.
Yeah. 'Cause this mental straining sometimes is work.
Yeah, this a big mental strain.
Because you're sitting there sometimes like the guy we just had trying to dodge questions and do that. So you have to get tactical with your questioning and the way you think.
I had to shame him. I essentially had to shame
Hey,
him.
we've
into
learned
answering-
shaming people works.
in the answering questions.
Shaming people works.
Clearly, I'm not beyond willingness to do that because I sure shamed him into answering questions.
Ron needs a microphone when he's away from the phone.
I need a microphone.
Yeah. I think I need the microphone. I'm the one that talks soft, but Ron's loud normally.
Yeah, can y'all not hear me?
Hey, Jason Davis, look, can you not hear him? Maybe it's just your device. Because Ron's pretty loud.
Yes, I'm very loud.
He's got bravado that carries.
Bravado that carries.
Ron, I can see you singing opera.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about this,
There was
but this has got my judge that tried to get me arrested. This is the county. We got to go to the
really?
courthouse too. Yes, and the court clerk that told me I can't record in there. Yes, he's a witness against me in the bar association case where they say I was recording when I wasn't
yeah.
recording. Yes. Yeah, that judge is. So
You've
we're
been
gonna go over
accused
there.
of that too?
We're gonna go over there and.
I've been accused of recording when I wasn't.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They accused me of recording at a hearing that we posted video of, which clearly depicts somebody recording me, not recording.
Right? Me too.
Like, I am in the, like, yes, was there somebody recording? 100%. Were they filming me during
Mhm.
that? Yes. Was I in the film recording anything? No.
And you can hear in the audio video or the audio feed that your voice goes further away from where the actual recording
Right.
device is.
Well, no, you can see me. I can't, obviously, I
Right.
can't
I'm
be
just
the
saying
one
there's a
recording.
secondary with audio too, not only just visual, but audio as well.
All right, you want to go do a quick through of the park or of that?
I don't think we're getting anything.
But we're gonna do it.
Try it.
Take the phone. You do the libraries. I do I'll do the city with you. I'll get the city pulled up while you're doing that one. I'll come get you.
That's right.
Hell.
If I get bailed out, the library starts attacking me. Monday. See, every library is cluttered in the first door. Weird. Oh, hello.
How are you today?
Good, good. How are you? Great.
Hello?
Yeah. mean, yeah, they're all nice. No worries. Weird. I didn't know Peter Pan and Tinkerbell was still a thing. That's cool. Some kids' art.
Can we help you with anything?
I was just looking around, just getting some video and images, disseminating it.
To do what?
Just looking around. That's all. Okay. That's an old clock. That's kind of... Can't Stop Here. It's backcountry. Who knows what movie that's from? Put it in the chat. Yeah, it was the same lady. All right, let's go to the next stop. No fun here. Hey, we need a truck wash. Ever truck wash.
I think you could have gotten something there.
She.
I think that lady. I think that lady would have. I think she wanted to engage with you. I'm going to go in with you to the next library.
She was the one. I was pretty sure she was the one that was sitting at the front desk when I already talked to or said hi to, but.
I think she wanted to. I think she wanted to engage.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're. Did you hear the ding dong when I went in?
Yeah.
That was weird. Never had a light. Normally, it's supposed to be quiet in the library, not a huge.
Well, that lets them know. That lets them know that people are coming in.
I've been to 2 other libraries today, and they didn't have it. It's just weird.
You've only been to one other library today.
Oh, okay. Well, 2.
Chris can't count.
No, I'm counting yesterday. We're still on yesterday. They were really nice yesterday. That library.
Oh, that lady wanted to be triggered. If I'm guessing off of just the little bit I heard,
The body language definitely.
I couldn't see the body language. I just went off of what I
Definitely did not,
heard, and I was like, I thought you were gonna. I think you could have pushed that one to content.
The body language didn't say it to me. She was on the way to the bathroom.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she wanted to. I think she wanted to engage. I'm telling you, I just heard that. I heard the Karen in that voice.
Oh, she definitely had it.
I heard the Karen in that voice. I ate at this barbecue place up here. It was god awful. It was so bad. Yes, I ate at that Smoking Sisters barbecue. It was terrible.
You only try it once.
Oh man, I would never go back there again to save my life.
Really, that bad?
Oh, it was terrible.
I'd say
It
so.
wasn't as bad as this. It wasn't as bad as this one place I went to in like
Dang, that place
it
got
was either
fired.
Blackwell or Fairview or somewhere. That place was worse. But no, that's some of the worst barbecue I've ever had.
That building was burned down recently. The old
Yeah, no,
the whole
Wagner is. So we're in Wagner, Oklahoma. I'll just go ahead and tell you this: their mayor is a absolute scumbag who can't control his mouth, posts all kinds of inappropriate things on social media, was making fun of somebody that was disabled the other day. He's something self is his last name. Let's see if I have it in my notes. He is a epic piece of work.
Those are my favorites.
A piece of work. Let's see. Here's my
Oh, we want to see him right now?
yeah, we're at City Hall.
We might get some action.
Shane. Oh no, it's Shane Bryant. That's it. Shane Bryant. That's what it says. That doesn't seem right.
Older gentleman?
That was Dalton Self. We're gonna go find out. We'll go ask. That's what I need to ask that question. Oh, what did I do with my pen? Did I lose my pen? No, I put it in my pocket. Wagoner. You ready?
Yep.
Get the FX. I'll get this. I'll bring this to you. Here we go. The girls did a good job cleaning out the back of my truck yesterday. Now I just need to get it to the cleaners. Now if I just get it to the cleaners,
Yeah.
I'm in good shape.
Yeah, I just walked up to the truck. I was like, yeah, we need a truck wash for sure.
Yeah, the truck's in bad shape. Or dirty. It
We
also
travel a lot.
It also needs a $500 oil change.
Yeah, well,
You know,
we'll get the oil. I'll get that.
use a fuel filter.
Yeah. I got the sockets brought with me this time. We didn't even do that.
You brought the sockets with you?
Yeah, it's a big ass socket. 29. Smells funny in here.
It does smell funny in
I
here.
need that smell-o-vision.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, sir. Yeah. Oh, it's Mr. Clean. I remember you. Are you gonna be nice today? Instead of me being facetious, can you help me? Well, you were the guy that decided to pick a fight with me the last time I came here, weren't you? I can't believe. Who's your mayor again?
Dalton Self.
That's it, Dalton. See, I told you it was Dalton Self. Attitude reflects leadership, right? Is he still making fun of crippled people on social media? Yeah, I don't know. I saw some posts he's made on social media. Somebody needs to take away his Facebook access. I do have some questions if you can answer them for me. How many people are in the city of Wagner? Do you know?
Approximately 8,000 to 9,000. Not sure.
Is there somebody who would know better?
Census Bureau?
Do y'all have? So do you do the Census Bureau? Thank you. You're a smart ass. Do y'all have a water department?
We do.
Where would somebody go to find somebody that works at the water department? Is it here in this building or somewhere else?
The water department is located on South 3rd, right over here.
Okay, but is there somebody here that could answer some questions about the water department?
I don't know. I would assume so.
Okay, well can you, being so helpful, Mr. Clean, try to find somebody that could answer a question about the water department? Do you try to be obtuse or is it just your nature?
I don't think he knows what that word means.
You know what obtuse means? Painstakingly difficult for the purposes of annoyance. It's a great word. Obtuse.
Ron's out here educating today.
I don't know his real name. I just know him as Mr. Clean because Jolly Green Giant. Oh, it was Jolly Green Giant. That's what it was.
There's no
I'm
name
sorry.
badge, no cards out.
I'm sorry. It was Jolly Green Giant is what I nicknamed him. Because he was a jerk to me the last time.
So, what else do you need to know?
Are you going to give me somebody from the water department?
It's located one street.
No, I understand that, but is there somebody here that can answer some questions about the water department?
No, because they're not in this building.
They're not in this building. Is there, okay, let me ask you this. Is the form of government, does the mayor have all the power or is there a city manager?
It's alder managed. We do not have.
Alder managed, okay? Who runs the day-to-day operations?
That would be the mayor, I assume.
Is there somebody who would know the answer to that without taking the assumption from you?
City clerk,
Okay, is the city clerk available?
she's not in this building. She's at the public works office.
So the city clerk is at the public works office.
Right.
What's the city clerk's name?
Rhonda Hatch.
Rhonda Hatch. Do you have a phone number for Rhonda?
918-485-4586.
918-485, what was the last part?
4586.
4586. How many aldermen do y'all have?
I do not know.
Is there somebody here that would know the answer to that?
That would be Rhonda Hatch, the city clerk.
Okay, who's not in the main city building?
Her office is not in City Hall. Her office is at Public Works.
So if somebody comes into this building and wants to do an open records request with the city clerk, how would they go about doing that?
They could fill one out. There's an open records request on the magazine rack.
Okay,
To your left.
okay.
They could turn it in here and it goes to that building every day.
And what was your name again?
My name's Eric Thomas.
Is there an assistant mayor?
Not that I'm aware of, I don't know.
So, like, again, going back to the whole who runs the city and who's making the decisions, you think it's the elected mayor?
I think it's the elected mayor.
Okay, well, we're just not. You don't know who.
I have to look up, I guess, the bylaws of the city.
I understand, but you have a general idea like who hires and fires people around here. Does it?
Well, human resources, but she's under the direction of the mayor.
Okay, who's the head of human resources?
That would be Lori Hall.
Lori Hull. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Hull. Do you know who's in charge of the water department?
I do not.
Do you know what the water department's called? Is it like the Wagner Public Works Authority or Municipal Authority or?
Because our building comes from the Wagner Public Works.
Okay, so that's what it's called? Okay. You wouldn't know if they take human manure and spread it around from the public, from their
Take human what?
human manure. You never heard of that? Let me educate you. Did you know in Oklahoma, we take the solid human waste, we dry it out, and then we put it on our crop fields?
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out if Wagner's Public Works Authority does that or not.
I would not know.
Okay, most people don't know that it happens. I didn't know it happened until somebody told me about it, which I find shocking.
Right?
Disgusting.
Right, just right. And somebody's like, "Well, we put animal waste on, and we use that as fertilizer." And I was like, "But animals aren't taking Zoloft and
Right.
all kinds of other narcotics that are then getting into the feces and then getting into my food."
And what they eat is from the ground.
Right,
that they're-
right.
yeah.
It's like, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Your police department. Do you know who the chief of police is?
Bob Haley.
Bob Haley. Is there an assistant chief?
Hold on just a second. I do not know.
You don't know who the assistant is?
I do not know.
Do you know how long Bob's been here?
I do not know.
More or less than a year? More than a year?
More than a year.
Less than 5?
In the last election.
Okay, that brings me to my next question. Okay, so in Wagner, your police chief is elected?
Correct.
Okay. Do you know, and it's okay to say no, do you know if the police chief has the ability to hire and fire people in the department, or does that have to go through the human resources and then through the mayor?
I am not sure. I do not know.
Okay, is the police department's not here, it's somewhere else, right?
It's located over there on Cassenburg.
On Cassenberg?
Cassenburg and Cherokee.
Okay, I'll go over there and ask those questions. And when are the monthly meetings for the city alderman?
I call it city council.
Is it council? Okay, I thought you said alder managed. So it's council managed. Okay. When are the city council meetings?
First Monday of each month, except for holidays.
And is there a time that it's usually at?
Usually at 7.
7 p.m.? Okay. Are there any meetings that happen during the day, or are they always at night?
Yeah, there's a lot of meetings that happen, but they're happenstance. There's no real schedule. It's just the mayor or,
I'm talking about like a called meeting, like a public meeting. Do those normally happen at night?
not to my knowledge.
Okay. And is the city clerk responsible for publishing those notices, or who does
I
that?
think so.
Now, before I leave you, I'm gonna give you a chance to. Are there any restaurants? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. All right. Have them ask for Laura. They're already on their way? All right. Yeah. We can.
Oh, there's a cat. There's a place that has fried catfish
City Wagner.
by the courthouse. It's pretty good. We're still gonna go to Tahlequah though.
You can call 800-444-1187. What's the, you got a lot number you can put that way? $46 and $45. We're at.
Well, anything else we want to know?
Flock cameras?
Huh?
Is that right? Flock cameras?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
well, that's out of the police department.
I guess they're the ones that run there.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to ask about the flock cameras. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, ma'am, you still there? You ready? 800-444-1187. Welcome. All right.
Yeah. So, do you know how much money? Y'all did that marijuana development downtown. Do you know how much money y'all lost on that total? You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
No.
Where they put the money into the grow and stuff. It was supposed to all be downtown here in Wagner and never came to fruition. $1 million+ dollars. Is that, you're not familiar with that at all? Okay. What about the state of the downtown buildings? Didn't the building just recently burn?
Yeah, you should have seen it when you.
Yeah. How long ago did that happen?
Approximately a couple of months.
Okay. Last question. Are there any restaurants you can recommend in town where, like,
I cannot,
really?
I'm a public official, why would I recommend somebody?
Because you're a human being? And you're not a public official. You're not elected to anything.
Still,
So you can't recommend a restaurant? You can't tell me what you like? So you're given an opportunity in Wagner to say, these are some amazing places we have to eat, and you can't tell me the name of a place?
For commerce.
she's actually right.
Do you realize how ridiculous that is?
Do you know why?
Because you're being obtuse again?
No.
Because you don't want to show favoritism?
Are you gonna keep interrupting?
I thought we were playing a guessing game. Go ahead.
I don't eat at the local restaurant.
Really?
I only eat fast food.
Oh, that explains a lot, but that's not the best thing in the world. It's okay. Somebody yesterday recommended Domino's, so you could have thrown out Burger King. Is that your cup of tea?
Any fast food.
You seem like a Burger King kind of guy. Do you like Burger King?
I may not. Depends on-
Do you have a particular fast food place you like?
Is this,
Now I just want to know Jolly Green Giant a little more. I'm just trying to get to know you.
you just wanna continue to insult me?
I enjoy that with you. Yes,
it
yes,
is.
I
It's
do.
very low, it seems.
No, normally I'm very nice, but you I was so excited to see you today. I was wondering if I'd see
I
you.
respect your niceness, although I've never experienced it.
Yeah, I understand that because you didn't experience it because when I came in here the first time, you were not nice. If you remember that, I can play back for the audience I can play that back for the audience.
Yeah, play back the part where I'm being rude.
The whole time.
No, play back the part where
Yeah, the whole time.
not on your video.
You called the cops. I was sitting right there when you called the
Oh,
police
really?
on me.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Called the cops.
You're telling me I wasn't nice? Who called the people with guns the last time I was here?
All right, is there anything else?
Yeah, why did you call the people with guns the last time I was here? I wasn't even going to ask about that. I forgot that he called people with guns the last time I was here.
That's more
Yeah,
reason
I sat
why.
right there and waited for the cops, right there. And what did the cops tell you? The cops told you I wasn't doing anything wrong, right?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think you've done it all. I appreciate you. It's good seeing you again. I'll be back. We'll see you again soon.
Okay, sounds good. I look forward to it.
Me too.
Bring your nice side.
I'll bring my nice side when you start being helpful.
I didn't know he called the cops, man.
Yes. He called the cops on me last time I was here. I sat right there in those chairs and waited for the cops.
Yeah, I love how
I remember. I forgot
you
about
get
that.
comfortable.
I forgot about that. Yeah, because he called. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna sit right here and wait for him.
Show y'all where we at.
I forgot.
That's the building right there that caught fire that we was just talking about. Zoom in for y'all. Yeah, I can't see it. It's too bright out. Here, Ron. Take the left.
Yep.
I was giving him a shot of that building. Caught fire.
Oh, which one? The burned one?
Yeah. It's an old building too.
Oh, the whole town's going to hell. Oops. Sorry, y'all. I guess he zoomed it in. Where's everyone in the chat? Yeah, y'all are not talking very much today. What's going on with y'all? Normally y'all are talkative. Is this not entertaining? Are you not entertained? What's that from? Did somebody guess and get where I said it was Tubuku earlier? What movie that was from? Def low, refill soon. Screw you, Def. Somebody's like, you can solve your debt problem for $4,000. I was like, yeah, I know I can solve it for $4,000.
Oh yeah?
But I can't solve my debt problem
The delete or whatever
until
it is?
yeah,
Till your
solve
warranty?
it until my warranty's up.
Yeah.
I'll void the warranty.
I bought a brand new car in 2017 and had the warranty voided in about 3 days.
That's not very smart, Chris.
Well, it's a sports car. Put modifications on it. Beef it up, you can't.
Yeah, that building is burned to a crisp.
Yeah, it is. That's a shame. And
Oh,
there's
man.
there's actually businesses like
There
thriving
used
in
to
there.
No, not anymore.
Well, not anymore. But, I mean,
The ceiling's collapsed in on it.
it wasn't just like vacant though. You know, just caught fire.
No, it was not. No, it was a big deal, this fire. It was a big deal. Oops, too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
That'd be cool. Get the drone on. Mine.
there it is. That's craziness. All right, hold this and hold it up. We're gonna show them where we're going.
That's what happened yesterday.
Huh?
You be cutting off this live yesterday. I did the same thing.
Oh yeah, don't do that. No cutting off the live today. All right, now we're gonna go. I've been thrown out of this building a couple of times.
Wow, look at that building. That's weird.
Which one?
That one right there. You got a facelift.
Oh. Hey, there's Blue Sky Bank. That's something like Ghent or Drummond.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mr. running for governor of the state of Oklahoma.
Do all governors have banks?
It seems like it.
Do they really?
I mean, like,
Weird.
Stitt had a mortgage company. You know, he got sanctioned. I don't think he's allowed to trade mortgages anymore. I'm not kidding.
The Cocoa League Station.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're
park
going
over
there?
here.
I wanted to go to the police station.
We're gonna park right
What a
here.
dump. Look at the awnings. Like, can't they, like, the awnings are full of mold.
Hey, the Wagner police were nice to me when that's why I was not nice to Jolly Green. But the police, when they came, were super nice. So we'll be super nice to them. to the popo and stuff. I just don't bring the camera, just bring the live.
I've heard different with Wagner Police from folks contacting me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go in there and ask. Oh,
Gotta get the clipboard. Gotta be official.
feel official.
Look, they got the pretty flowers done. Seems like all towns in Oklahoma are putting flower beds at their stoplights lately. Ponca City's doing the same thing. Stillwater's doing it. Everybody's doing it to do it right, I guess. That's the thing. I'm about tripped. Everybody about to see man go down.
You gonna fall?
Yeah, about to.
Why are you gonna do that?
Give me just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
How can I help you?
I have some questions about how the departments run. Is there somebody that maybe could answer some questions for me, like the chief or assistant chief, or
They're not in right now, but I can take a message for them and have them call you back.
are there any officers available?
Yeah, I
Right
can
here?
get you my lieutenant.
Yeah, I just have a cute couple of questions. If they can't answer it, I'll give them my information. They can have somebody call me back.
Yeah, of course. You're more than welcome to have a seat in our lobby.
I'll hang out here. Thank you.
Where
You're welcome.
they at?
Where's the chief and stuff? Yeah. I don't know.
They ain't got no vending
I
machine.
don't know. No vending machine, no public restroom.
That means they got no donuts.
No donuts. They have a sign. We do not have a public bathroom.
What a public service, right?
Well,
I mean, they're here to service the people.
they're here to serve them with something.
Hey,
I don't think it's anything good.
look at that. We got
Do we have? Hey, we have
reports.
records request forms, voluntary statements. Do we have complaint forms?
Negative.
That's an accident statement.
Yeah, witness statement.
Animal bite report. Traffic collision report. Traffic collision statement of witness.
Yeah, just to be thorough. There's no point for them. But they're trying. I mean,
Oh, that's where you get your picture taken. If you get arrested, see, look, somebody said they got the 7-foot marker up there. I wonder if anybody's ever gotten up there.
I know a 7-foot tall guy.
I wonder.
He's huge.
Have you seen the where they take the I told the sheriff in Ottawa County. No, was it Ottawa County? Yeah, Ottawa County, Miami. Where they take the pictures of people, like behind it, it's like the paint's decrepit and stuff, and I'm like, you literally like are taking a picture in like the place that makes it look the most third world.
Right.
Like look at the Ottawa County mugshots.
You like
It's
you're
like-
a POW or
Yes,
something.
yes, they look like prisoners of war just because it's like so dilapidated. The background,
Oh.
it's craziness. Are you coming to answer some questions for me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I appreciate
Come on in, brother. My bad. You gotta lock it.
I don't have many. Roger, but nice to meet you.
TJ Cons, nice to
Hey,
meet you.
nice to meet you. So you guys have an elected police chief, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my question is really simple. Does the police chief, does he make all the hiring and firing decisions here, or is that made by someone like the mayor and the council?
As far as
Sorry.
the, like, immediate, like, reprimands and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they do that in-house. But if, like, as far as termination, I do believe there's a process that is above my pay grade, but
Sure.
goes through, has to go through, like, city council and stuff as well.
Okay, so essentially it's a weird thing in Oklahoma. There's not a whole lot of cities that do this where they elect the police chief. Y'all ever experienced any problems with the fact that your chief's elected and therefore is not like technically employed by the city?
I've been here for approximately 10 years now, and we haven't
Okay. How long
I
ago was that
haven't
building burned
experienced.
down there? How long ago was that?
Which one,
That one downtown?
where the large set of them? Or
Yeah, yeah.
the new ones that just caught on fire?
The new ones, how long ago was that?
Well, the ones that are, like you see cleared out right there, it's been about, I think, like 4 years ago, 4 or 5
Oh,
years
no,
ago.
these still have like the debris in the buildings and stuff.
That was this past year.
What, do you know, we know what started the fires?
No, sir, I do not.
When it comes to the police department here, can you guys take your vehicles home?
Yes, sir.
What's the policy on that?
I believe they just put a new one in effect that I think that you can take the vehicles home as long as it's like in the surrounding counties.
Okay.
Like the counties have to touch Wagner County.
Okay. How many officers do you guys have here?
Approximately 16.
16. How many do you guys run on a normal like shift?
Anywhere from like 3 to 4.
So like right now today, about 3 to 4.
Yes.
Does that include school resource officers or do
They're not really like in our call rotation. They
Okay.
normally stay at the school unless something like serious happens where we need like all hands on deck.
Okay. Do you know how many school resource officers you have?
We have 2 full-time school resource officers, but we also supply like off-duty officers that can come and work in the schools as well. So we try to have an officer at each school.
Awesome. All right, Lieutenant Boss, thanks so much for answering those questions.
No
I
problem.
appreciate
Have a
you.
blessed day.
Have a great day.
I have one question. Do you guys operate with flock cameras?
Flock
Yeah,
Yeah, do y'all have flock cameras? I forgot that. I keep forgetting to ask that
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Come on, you can go.
Our city doesn't have the flock system, but Wagner County
Good.
does.
Oh, do
Okay, so
that?
they're in the county,
I
but
was
they're
gonna
not
say,
in the
because I
city.
thought I'd seen one coming in town. so-
Yeah, they have all that access. We don't have the.
So you guys can't view it or nothing?
No, I mean, like if we've asked, cooperating, like if we had like a home invasion or like
Oh.
something bad happened,
Yeah.
ask if they can maybe look something up that matches the description of a suspect
Gotcha.
vehicle.
How do you feel about using the flock cameras?
I don't know much about them, so I don't know
Yeah.
what all information that they.
Yeah, they don't
hold.
really disseminate too much information about, how they're being used and
Yeah,
stuff
so
like that to
like I said,
people.
it's not a device or program that we have access to, so I don't know much
You'd
about
be
it.
speculating.
Yeah.
So let me ask you one other question. In a lot of the small cities that we've gone to recently, one of the biggest complaints from the departments is that a lot of
Oh,
y'all's
yeah.
resources are being sucked dealing with larcenies. Is that do y'all find that to be a problem? Are you having to deal with like a lot of larcenies from like retailers like Walmart and stuff like that?
We have like petty larceny, like shoplifting.
Yeah, I
that
mean, what's
occurs.
a suck on you? Is that a suck on y'all's resources? Like one city we went to, like they said that like the Walmart and Atwoods
Yeah,
were like just eating them alive.
I wouldn't say that.
it almost seems like
No.
Walmart needs their
No,
own
you're probably-
unit.
I'd probably say maybe 4 a month or something like that.
Oh, that's not
Okay.
bad at
Not too
all.
much,
Okay.
Some of the big metro areas where they have a lot of homelessness or something like that,
Yeah.
they tend to.
This was Owasso. We were.
Yeah,
it was
Owasso. Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were
some
at.
and also too, some of those places tend to drive crime there to think that the punishment might be less.
Yeah, that's true. And notice you have body cams. Do y'all have cams in the cars as well, or
No,
just the body cams?
Just the body cams.
How long have y'all had those?
These are actually Chief Haley recently was able to get us these. Probably, I would say we've been on board with these for about 4 to 5 months.
What do you think of them?
I really like Axon cameras. This
Oh, yeah.
brand
They're good.
has really helped us up. It holds officers accountable and also keeps the public safe as well. So
There's no more he said, she said, right?
correct.
Yeah, it's whatever happened is what happened.
Camera
right?
doesn't lie.
Right. I mean, although you can, as a lawyer, you can shade it.
Yeah,
You can.
and everybody's, and the unique thing about cameras is every one of them has a different angle of something.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so,
I mean,
you can definitely,
right.
yeah, one camera can lie to you.
Yeah,
But if you
right.
get multiple ones together.
And people's perception is the same way.
Correct.
So do you just put that on the station and it downloads it for you automatically?
Yes, sir. So when we get done with our shift, we dock them, the camera footage, and then we get ready for the next shift and we'll put it back on.
So
and
is
that was
it,
the chief that got a grant or something for that?
I don't know the whole purchasing process. I just know Chief Haley was a real big push on getting these new up-to-date style cameras.
How long has Chief Haley been chief? Do you know?
Ooh, so
that's what I was gonna ask.
I graduated in 2013, so I think 2012, 2013.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, long time.
That's some longevity. You don't see that a lot of times.
No, sir.
Especially with chiefs.
Chief
And when-
David is a good man.
Is he?
They move around a lot. Well, I've never had anything but great interaction. I told you, I've never
Yeah,
had anything
yeah,
but
yeah.
great interaction with the Wagner Police Department. Anyway, we're gonna get out of your hair.
All right, sir.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yeah, you as well.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate you so much.
Be safe, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, that answers those questions.
Mr. Mike, have a good day then.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, well, my other question was, wonder if they're like, you know, looking into opting to use flock cameras in the future or anything like that. Because, like, that's whatever they're.
Yeah, he doesn't know
Somebody's
that.
pushing
He's
it.
a lieutenant. He's a lieutenant. He's not gonna be the guy making those decisions.
Well, at least he wasn't telling us it was above his pay grade. You know, the last guy did.
I'm gonna need to get the chief on that one.
Yeah.
No, he did a good
Set up
job.
an interview.
He did a good job.
Like, if you interview with us, talk to us, now you're gonna have to pay us. You know.
No, if you wanted to, you don't want to give me. You need to tell me you want to give me the opportunity to come ambush you with questions.
Yeah. Right.
Like, you want to give me time to think out every question I'm going to ask you, and how I'm gonna. No, you don't want to do that.
No. Not right.
Ron prepared is
Ron does his homework.
shoot.
We both do.
You don't want to do that. I got no just complaints about that place, which there are many.
Yeah, and I think I wasn't talking about the people that were complaining about